wholeness and 0 point love. You know it's that guy that's gonna give notes to the omni spaces. I'm here today to tell you guys I love you and to tell you that I'm actually going to be redoing all of my videos from day one. Well, actually, I'm gonna be starting on my third video and then going up from there. And so I'm gonna be redoing them and just putting in my full new effort, my full self into the videos again, and just trying to make them a little bit different, trying to make them a little bit more fun and cooler. Um, and this was inspired by my cousin, so you can also go check her out. I'm gonna go get her YouTube and put it in the link in the description, and you can check her out as well. So yeah, the first video I'm starting out with is just pretty much when I was just like, my very first video, I was like, hey, love you guys. I love every single one of y'all. Star game for life. I was on that star shit before a lot of niggas was, you feel me? Before I even knew what the star shit really was about, you know, on that star shit, because I am a sovereign superstar. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to say I love you, and also you got to realize that while we're here on this earth, it is a cycle. It is just a constant cycle of you shifting paradigms, or you just going with the same flow that you've been going through the same cycle over and over again. So like if you're going through the cycle and the last time you went through the cycle was the same shit and you just didn't change yourself and you didn't trans transform, transcend, transmute yourself, then you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna be the same shit in the same time and do it over and over again, and then you're gonna miss your call to adventure. You're gonna miss your call to adventure. And pretty much as long as you have, what I'm saying, a space for you, a space where you can be yourself, a place, a car or vehicle that you can get to and fro, you'll be Gucci. And even if you don't have those things, you'll still be pretty great. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have half of those things, like, and I'm still was able to get to a great point. It was hard. You know, definitely was hard, and we're all different people, but still I was able to get to this point, and I'm gonna go past this point and still, keep going past this, keep on going past the points that I've already set for myself and that I've already, you know, told myself that I wanted to pass, because I don't want to keep stagnating. And I don't want to keep stagnating. Yeah, I don't want to keep stagnating. Like, and if I'm in a space where I feel like I'm not moving, um, esoterically or mentally or spiritually, then I gotta keep going, Like any point in place is just there for you to get comfortable at that time and space, but you still gotta keep going to the next point and get comfortable in that space and then keep going. And that part where you go to the next point is the most uncomfortable. But you have to realize it's up to you if you want to make the point all the way up there, the point you got to get to, or you can make it right here and just realize that it's just a step forward. And also, you got to realize that some parts of yourself is not going to be ready for that next step. Some parts of yourself is going to want to stay
Do it
back at the old
anyways.
point.
Do it
So you can
anyways.
either keep that dragging you down, or you can have a mini death. You can have a death of that, humanity of what you think is how you're supposed to act and where you're supposed to stay and where that piece of yourself is trying to be. Because, not all of you, your ego, for example, doesn't want to move. It doesn't want you to keep going past it, and it wants you to pay attention to it. Like I heard somebody say, he said your ego just be like, hey, no, I'm still here. Look at me, and then you'd be like, why? And it'd be like, because, and it's just because, it doesn't have a reason. It's just because, and so you just gotta remember that. And death is not a bad thing. Death is not an evil thing. Death is not a horrible thing. It's actually something that we all need and we're all doing at all times. So it's something you should become friends with and realize that it is the greatest advisor that we could have. And also it's that step, the biggest step, not even a step, it's a doorway into that new you, that new world, that new space, that new everything. And with that being said, guys, I'm gonna be doing my videos over, and I'm also gonna be adding, you know, my own little uniqueness into it again, and just doing it different. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get y'all, you know, super excited and happy and all that, and you know, have you resonate with the video and just feeling how you want to feel from the video. You know what I'm saying? So my intention behind these doing these videos is pretty much just going to be to have a open space where you can put your emotions, your feelings, and they come back to you in the way that you want them to. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a mirror. You know, I'm gonna give you the energy, you reciprocate to me, and even add my own to it as well, which we all should. That's how, you know, unique beings and spirits like to do it, and like to move and like to be. So with that being said, guys, hone this, and I love you all. Hope you enjoyed, and you'll be seeing me again. Deuces.